Hi, everybody. My name is Jason Gard, and welcome to the Distance Education SkillShare podcast. This is a second take on an introduction as I try to figure out exactly what media I want to be using when I record these podcasts. But essentially, I want you to know the purpose of this website. I'm calling it a SkillShare because I'm an adult educator, and that's what adult educators do. We share the skills that we have, the experiences we have with other adults. But also, my background is in professional development for GED teachers, adult basic ed teachers, but specifically um, distance educators, facilitators of online learning. That's been my focus for the past handful of years in the state of Virginia. And now that I have a more um, multi-state and national focus, I really want to convene a larger community and a larger discussion around the issues of online learning and adult education. Um, I think that my experience has given me a lot of insights that I'd like to share in the spirit of professional development, but also in the spirit of creating dialogue with all my fellow practitioners out there. So that's what this website's for. That's what this introduction is about. I want you to know what I've learned and what I'm seeing happening, and also what people are telling me. And then I want to get your impressions and your feedback so we can keep it going and continue to improve our practice in facilitating online learning or providing the service of distance education to our adult learners. Now, something I want to clarify up front. Again, I don't have all the answers. I have a lot of questions, and those questions will really inform the content of this blog. But I want your input. Um, I also want you to help keep the focus of this website on the learners. What are we doing that benefits learners, and what makes learning more difficult for learners? We have a lot of demands put on us in adult education, whether it's the funders or the bureaucrats or the reporting agencies or our local partners, and it's a real juggling act. But I think at the end of the day, we have to look at ourselves and well, no, actually, we need to look at our learners and recognize whether or not they're well served. So. Really, we're on the cusp of a lot of changes in adult education. There's the change in the GED test, which is happening right before our eyes. Um, there is the emergence of technology and online learning and the internet having a bigger and bigger impact on adult education. And I want to document those changes. I want to recognize what's going on in our field day in and day out and post it here to share it with my contacts and my colleagues and mentors and get some discussion going. So that's really the purpose of this website. Again, I want your input. If you want, I must have like 20 different topics already outlined that I plan to talk about here, but probably we'll use a few different media to do that. And again, this is a trial going with YouTube, but the previous one was Buckaroo, I think, and I just downloaded Audacity. I think I'm going to be trying the Slidecast after I do this one, and I just want you to see my process as I'm getting up and running. It's one thing to plan and to figure out all the details of how to get your content to people, but it's another thing to just go ahead and do it and show people your trials and errors, and that's what I'm doing here. So this is take two. Again, my name is Jason Gard. I'm an adult educator, a GED teacher, and in my new role with Essential Education, promoting their GED Academy program and Computer Essentials Online, which is about to come out soon. I'm also a salesperson, a trainer in using those programs. But we're really going to keep the focus off of my products and more onto the practices that are relevant to all um, different publishers' approaches to distance learning. So, um, let's do that. Let's share what tools are working for us and keep this relevant for everybody. Thanks a lot, and drop a comment right down here. Thanks.